Hello everyone, welcome back. You're on episode 4 of running normal pugs. Normal pugs slash some people we know sometimes, if they want to go. I did all my crafting stuff earlier. I have to do on multiple tunes. Yesterday you guys just saw me do it with just that one. And well, this tune in particular. But usually I have 4 or 5 other tunes I need to crafting on. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's a stutter. I've been noticing. I don't know what that is. Give me one sec. I had another program open. Forgot to close it. There's just a small stutter now. Not as bad as it was before. I think it was the other program. Let me reload real quick. Let me turn off my what is that called? It's called Lovely Emotes. Yeah, this one. I don't need that. Oh, at least you guys can see what chat I'm using. Okay. Oh, inventory insight. I know that one slows down my system.
Don't you think you're taking things a little personally? Let's just go about our own business.
How dare you talk to me as equals?
Oh, and if you guys
Anything
didn't
less
know,
than groveling on your knees is an insult.
Cowl, this add-on allows you to hotkey to hide and not hide your helmets. So I have that hotkey on here, so sometimes you want it on, sometimes you want it off. And sometimes I hit the button by accident. That's why during dungeon runs you see me. Sometimes you see me have it on, sometimes you see it off. It's one of those things. And in the ESO, I've done a lot. So I played most of the solo content, the dungeon content, the veteran, the trials. Got into some vet trials, but it's always hard to find a group willing to actually do the content unless you go through all their special training and maps, and everybody does it slightly differently, but it's the same concept. Yeah. So that's why I have so many different settings. It just depends how I play. Like, I used to be in role-playing guilds as well. The reason why I have lovely emotes, and I used to have another add-on for changing costumes. Or when you run into a different zone, your costume would change, or armor would change, or something. So you can really get into this game. Wait, so let me see who's online. I was gonna do this real quick. Drink. I was setting this up and I forgot to get my drink. There we go. Who's online? These two. Let's see if you and who's just me. So. Today I think we'll try to hit some more of the DLC ones. Get used to it again. More. You know, I do type slow. If I type fast, too fast, I miss words. My brain works faster than my hands. So I miss typing out some words. I always have to reread everything and edit. Another thing I don't like about running PUGs, PUG groups. Well, PUGs stands for pickup group. So if any of you guys were wondering, and the only reason why I don't like running PUGs so much, though it's easy for me to get into, is explain the dungeon. So, like, doing it every now and then, it's fine. Like, hey, you don't know the mechanics of this boss, that's cool. Or, like, I can explain it, but to be explaining it every single time you do a dungeon, like, every single time, it gets kind of annoying. And the mechanics in this game, I always tell people, ESO is very easy. It's a very easy game. You just, if there's like some certain requirement for you to be the boss or do something, you just do it. Or talk to your group and assign someone to do, hey, when this happens, we need you to go do this. Simple. But usually when you do that, people panic and they're like, no, I don't want to do anything. I just want to sit here and swing my weapon and hopefully it dies. Basic mechanics. Well, they're not responding, so let's hit a dungeon. Let's do... I don't think these are considered DLCs. The only reason why I'm avoiding part 2s, I know I said I was going to do them, it's because it's on normal, and if you get a lot more newer players, and like I said, I get tired of explaining things. So let's do, we did Tempest Island. It's cool, it's just too long for me. Fallen Fall, Black Heart, West Crucible, Vault, no, we did that. Ooh, Bloodroot Ford. That one's interesting. Last boss. The last boss isn't hard, it's just getting everybody to where they need to be. So let's see, Where are those shadows, depths, and glare? That one's not hard either. Most people die at the, I don't even know what to call him, the necro boss, like that giant skeleton thing. Fang, frost. I know Frostvault takes a while, so it's really easy. Let's see if I remember this. I used to probably remember it, but I used to farm it a lot for, what is that set? That drops here. This I don't know how to say that. Bovgans? Bovgans? I think that's how I say it. It's like General Sal's chicken. So Salgvins? Oh. Something like that, but that set. It seemed to work pretty well with my necro. Yeah, but yeah, it worked pretty well with my necro. I had a lot of trouble becoming a DPS with my necro team. I just couldn't get my DPS past like 50k. I don't know, everything I tried, gold, upgrade everything to legendary, and I'm just like, what am I missing? And I see people amazing with necros, but something about it, it's just not for me. It reminds me of the warden. Necros depend heavily on their blast bones. They respond. It could be because it's Sunday as well. There's like nobody on, so maybe you should add a few more dungeons. What am I willing to do though? Stone Garden isn't hard, it's just straightforward. Oh, I keep forgetting, let me fix this mini-map real quick. Late. I don't need a huge mini-map, I just need it. I used to keep it right here. I don't get too lost. Let me put the volume up. You have DPS sleeping right now. Probably been in queue for like 30 plus minutes. I'm quite sure it's still the same. There was this one time though, they did a maintenance update, and queue times were almost instant for a DPS. It was like that for
Which one could he possibly be?
maybe like a week until they did some other emergency maintenance or a patch, and everything went back to normal. It was even worse than it was before. And I was like, no, just go back to the old way. That was really, really good.
What, may I ask, do you call that?
Yeah.
Ranja would call it fleeing with one's tail between one's legs.
Earning the trust of goblins is easier than earning the trust of their Durzogs. I almost got within shouting distance this time. I just need...
The competition is here. You've squandered our head start, Landau.
I need to take off the leader icon. I don't like it. I just need to know where my healer is and my healer and my tank. And since I'm usually the tank, I know where I'm at.
The entrance is just ahead.
This boss isn't too hard.
Of course they have a trophy.
This dungeon is kind of confusing the first time you go through it. I've seen people just quit.
The Rathstone must.
So in this room, let me pull up my minimap. There's 3 rooms.
There's no way we're breaking
So,
through that.
as soon as you enter, head directly right.
Maybe we won't have to.
There's some dialogue right now.
That construct.
I'll keep the
hasn't
minimap
moved
open so
for
you guys can see where we're going.
years.
I've seen far worse.
But
We'll need to salvage some parts.
there you
It'll
go.
need a new soul gem for one.
Just some dialogue. You go down here. This boss isn't too hard either.
Wait! It's their chieftain! I might be able to
Yeah,
arrange a
because the
truce.
gate's
Maybe
closed,
even a
but
trade for the stone.
it forces them to come inside here. Sometimes, not sometimes, but like most of the time in these dungeons, you got players that want to explore every little thing, and you just don't got time for it. Like, go get a group together, and people that want to do the same thing. You don't got to. Yeah.
Going to kill
Pull him to the middle.
I came here to study goblins.
I know I wasn't doing it in the beginning, but
You want to run on ahead and make a peace.
when that phase happens, it's easier for everybody to survive in the middle.
Hold your horses. Spear. Hey! That's moving again. I guess we keep following.
And this is the next boss.
You go ahead. We'll catch up when it's clear.
I'd like to pull him towards the middle. He used his ultimate, so let's keep him right there. Practice, always practice. Avoid the beam. Bet it hits harder, but not too much harder. And if you DPS it too quick, it's just gonna go back in the shell. The DPS is 30k. I made it bigger so we can see it. Well, so I can see it because I'm blind. believe it's this way. Yeah. At 48k. So we got some good DPS for this. This way, and then we head back out. If you go forward, it'll just take you through that whole area again. It's just taking you in a circle. So this is the last room. And then the next one is where Ranja,
Circulators are completely seized up.
wherever this person
I can't
is.
get it moving again, but I might not have to.
Same thing, straight. And heading west. And there's these cracks over here in the north. That one, let's pull that one. Let's get everybody closer to us. Do we have 3? There's a heavy sack there. Maybe just continue. Which way am I? Is it this way? Yes, this way. This is a boss. Typically, I hold these two together because it's on normal.
How are we supposed to find anything in all this mess?
And same thing. Don't go back around. Just take a left. And the next part
We
is
have your conveyors.
this big door right
Of
here.
Murdering every goblin in this place.
Enough, Landau. You had your chance.
By the way, this is a thing. Let's see, what items did we get? Nothing.
Everyone away from the door. I'd like to see the likes of Narama do that. Not surprising. I trust you can handle it. Of course it wouldn't be that. Get ready.
And this is where we turn to
Too
mice.
complex for skivitons on their own. You'll need to operate them manually. I'll guide you through it. There. Use skiviton's ability to absorb.
And typically, you go power up with your one ability, pull up your ultimate, turn backward,
Perfect.
Where did my map
Follow
go?
the energy flow to any active conveyors
Okay,
and discharge
it's not showing, but just follow these things. And then unleash your ultimate, and you turn it off.
It worked. Repeat the process on any remaining conveyors, and we may overload the defenses.
Don't know why it didn't turn on. It's a setting. This one's pretty
Something
easy,
isn't
this
right.
boss.
The defensive is still active.
Just make sure you pull the big guys. You don't really gotta move. Not on normal, at least. So, you want them to take the arms out.
I'll think of something.
There we go. These are the guys you want to tank. Same thing. Now there's some obstacles. You do have a healing thing here too if you get hit by it. Oh, there you go. Unleash your ultimate. There you go. See, everybody got theirs. Battle axe. Let's see. All these guys are looking for item.
Finally, the Wrath Stone. Not what I expected.
Vernal
Hardly looks
staff.
dwarven to me.
Pressure.
That's because it isn't.
boots.
I've never seen anything quite like it.
I've not got any of those. That one's simple. Most people panic when you turn into the little mice. So, I don't know. One second. Fort Redmean. See, wrong button. You can do. Did we do White Gold Tower? Yeah, we did. And let's see. Should really just go down the list. Castle of Thorn is one I don't have much experience. I think I did it once. That was about it. Black Drake Villa. Pretty much skip everything on this one. Just depends on the group. Well, let's give it a try. People are farming weapons and stuff from that particular dungeon. Oops. And nobody responded. Oh. Okay, guys. So typically when stuff like that happens, I feel like the queue breaks. That's my tune. I'm gonna post this later. See what this. Oh, this one in. There you go. That's a good picture. It's not in center, but still a good picture. This happens a lot. I don't know, it's something with the photographer. When you use it and get rid of the UI, your chat kind of becomes invisible and you can't do anything until you send a message out. But yeah. If you guys noticed earlier, that last dungeon run wasn't really getting healed, but it's fine. If you don't get this one, I'll show you guys some tank training. Well, I'll call it tank training. You just need to be able to survive. To survive, really, did your rotation. So if we don't get this one, I'll take us to the trials and show you tank training, so you guys get familiar of being under some kind of pressure as a tank, and people are not healing you, or the DPS is so low, so you have to constantly manage your resources. Stay alive as long as you can. It's just good practice. You probably won't go find anything this intense, but if you can survive it,
This seems like the place. Look at the size of it.
it's just a good thing.
Hey, you! What are you doing?
And everybody's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, let's just run past everything." But they pull everything. I'll take the shortcuts, but and go this way.
Look at this place. A lot more run down than I imagined. Do you smell that? The stench of smoke.
That's what this tension is, though.
Hello. Not a great sign.
Let's knock this out. inside here. This boss is pretty tough.
Look at that big boy. I'll help you.
This will force the players to be ported in here. So the one enemy you don't want to pull are the salamanders. As soon as the salamanders touch the minotaur, he will get buffed.
Mighty salamander.
And then his attacks will hurt even more. See, if they killed the salamanders, this would be a lot more easier.
Fine work. Come on. I'll meet you just past
And there
that
you go.
door.
You just take a left and go down here.
No, we have to hurry.
Heavy sack.
Never fall.
We got DPS again. So I'm not gonna get any kind of heals.
Entire library. So many more. You shall bear our scars.
And these can't be taunted, I think. And everything here appears by that door.
Someone else wants the book. We cannot allow this.
They can't be pulled.
Hold them off while I keep looking.
They can't be taunted. It's just ignoring me. So that guy's just standing there. Kill it. You're DPS.
Watch what those fancy arrows I found can do. All right, I'm here. What'd I miss? Their leader said he's after the book. We need to find it before he does. Hey, up here! Look at this journal I just found.
Hit!
The writing is all strange scribbles. I think I'll hold on to it. I saw that book burner just ahead. Keep going.
Time for blood!
So there's secret bosses in this dungeon as well. But it's difficult to do on a group.
Burn it all! Our Lord demands it!
You go.
You take care of Captain
We must
Important
finish the
there.
job.
I'm after the
I can
fire.
delay these worms. Do not run like some base coward.
I mean, we got 3 DPS trying to. Is this the right one? Yeah, this is the right one.
These fools aren't so tough. Come on, their leader ran just over the hill.
As long as you don't have aggro, you can still activate the door. Go this way. He's almost there. And all he has to do is hit the boss. There.
You small creatures! The book belongs to the True Sworn!
If he thinks the book is here, then we have to stop him.
Brimstone serpents! Scour the earth! Creatures of flame! Rend them limb from limb!
That fire will kill you regardless. Normal or that. So just stay out of it. The fire puddle. This will kill you too, but
I must not fail! Blast it from history!
what's his name? Negmar the Pale. He's not really
It must be here.
doing
Keep
much.
busy while I search.
Creatures of flame! Rend them limb from limb! My heart's fire forges this blade! Strike them down! Fiery wind! Sear their flesh into coals!
Yeah. Oh no, he just ran into it.
My heart's fire forges this blade! Strike them down! Creatures!
I found it. What a bizarre cover. I'm not sure this even has words. Just symbols.
It wasn't too bad. You had 1 DPS that didn't want a DPS, and then you have 1 strong DPS, and I don't know what the healer was. Probably a solo build. Wasn't really healing. You would get heals every now and then, but so I think last thing I want to show you guys tonight. Even this one is short because I'm already not liking players that we're finding. Make sure you're on up here on dungeon mode on veteran. Go to where is it? This one, Clockwork City. You're gonna jump into the Asylum Sanctorium. There's a Oh no, I'm not near it. It's whatever. This is where you go if you want to test your ink on veteran, because I said this before. There's some players that never block, just ever, and this is why you gotta block.
There haven't been pilgrims in some time. I'm afraid you've
Okay, just come in here. Anyone can come in here.
How long must I be tested?
Veteran. So there's this set that I use, and I also use the Imperium, which creates a shield around you when you take damage. And my CP is geared towards having a better, more effective shield, so Imperium will work. So on this boss, I feel like I'm missing. Okay, so you don't have it. I don't got the correct ones. So on this boss, you don't particularly need to pull anything. So you can switch your weapons out. I used to have this set up already on hotkeys, but this is the only ones I have of this particular arena set. Where's the shields? Oh, shields are armor, I forgot. And the master shield. So this one I need to get to gold. And this, I don't want to keep this one. I didn't want to waste my transmute stones on. I mean, I guess I could. Not a big deal. But you regain health when you use puncture. 5600. So this is really good for single target bosses. Or single bosses. And then you could go with this if you have will increase your armor. What else do I got on this tune? Leeching. Okay, helmet. Boots, heavy. I don't got anything else on this. Normally I have like 5 different sets. Oh look. Oh, light armor. I wonder. Okay. That has some mixed armor. Let's see. Engine Gordon? Oh yeah, Engine Gordon actually would be good. So chance to summon 5. Yeah, usability that costs resources. So this would actually be good for this fight. Let's equip that. Sometimes you need that. Troll Kings is good. I think there's something better than Engine Gordon, but I don't think I have it yet. Dusk Wardens. It's a good one, especially when you're in a group setting. This helps a lot. I know my resistances are high, but I like to be or to be up just in case I forget to buff myself. Got a lot going on. In res. Something like this. I still use Tormentors. I really should use something else on a single fight. But I do like when I use my Tormentors. What happens is you gain spell resistance. Oh, that's all it does now. It might be the skill. But it did something else. I don't know, it doesn't do anything else. Well, I don't have it. Normally I have the reduced damage. But I don't have it on this particular one. So maybe I'll make a So I don't need Crimson for this. I mean, Crimson would be good, but I could use, call it, Imperium for this fight. So his swing, stay away from that. That will kill you. It breaks your armor. Block. See, I took 7,000 from that swipe alone. Spitting lightning. Block. Good again. Shields. Get out of there. So you won't be moving around this much, and what do you call it? In an actual group, because it has 12 other players or 11 other players to target for these electrical drops. So heavy attack. When you get a chance, heavy attack. Get your resources back. Block. Pop a shield here. Block. Armor. Kill him. Pop a shield. Block. Heavy attack. Block. Heavy attack. Puncture. Attack. Just a simple rotation. You want to be able to survive this kind of... Oh, I don't remember him ever doing that. There you go. You just keep doing this over and over until it... so you can survive. Manage your resources. I'm out of stam, so let's get some stamina back. Block. Puncture. Because we're running out of taunt on them. My cursor has, or my crosshair has a timer on it. Block. Shield. Hit me. Get out of there. This is what I mean. This is what you gotta do if you're gonna tank. Especially hard content, you have to block. You see how it has the asterisk in that block on the damage? That is going through its calculations. That's why it's that low. Watch what happens if I don't block it. I might need a shield for it though. If I don't block that. Hit me. 55k. So that's what happens if you don't block. So one hit. Okay, so the other one, so you can practice on this boss to get your rotation down where you can do this forever. Like, we could do that forever, but I'm not going to waste any more time on it. This is a good test on how to tank certain things. You also got to remember, this boss doesn't have ads. I mean, it does, but they go to these little things and they're stationary, and they really don't do anything. Well, I mean, you put a shield on the boss, but you got to kill him. But other than that, so the reason why I always have Tormentor, because that's my mass taunt. If I know I'm fighting ads, I will use that. Or use my other arena set where I can pull everything close. You've seen me do it many times. And then the next, when you want to, for tank training, you want to go to It's in Craglorn, and it's where's Helra? Oh, right here. Also on that, this one's a little bit harder, just because you can pull so many enemies, more than you normally would in any dungeon or anything, all at once. So if you can survive this or do pretty good on this, you pretty much can survive any ad fight or mob fight in veteran dungeon. That's why I say do it on that, because you want to make sure. Did I go the wrong way? Yeah, that walk seemed too short. You just want to make sure you can handle things. Heavy attack is very important. Get your resources back. So let me use this thing.
The warrior and his army of Old Yakuda claim the citadel of Helra. Leave and live. Trespass and die.
Oh no.
You have been warned.
Okay. I'm still thinking I'm playing a different game. I've been playing Elden Ring a lot. And your horse, your mount, has a double jump. I keep forgetting I don't have a double jump in this game. I just have a single jump.
My soldiers of sand and steel will strip your flesh.
So, don't pull them all, just pull this little one right here. Start with this. If you can handle this, it'll be good. Stuck in there, there you go. Breathing room. Breathing space. See what I mean? This is what you gotta do. You can't be can't be softened. Use your potions. You can make them. You can use the ones that you get for free. That's the ones I use. Yeah, close to that. Probably won't run into this situation anytime soon, but you want to be able to survive just on your resources alone and just skill. Like, oh yeah, pop my shield, get some heals back, pop a shield, big heal, break their armor, buff, your shield. Another shield, heal, pop your shield. I'm always having the heavy attacking to make sure I don't run out of stamina. And when you get stuck like that, dodge roll out of there, because that's a death trap. Keep going. Okay, let's let them kill me. I want to show you guys the other armor. I always recommend it for new tanks, and you don't got your stuff situated just yet. Already can't see me. There's a set out there you can buy off guild traders. I don't know the price on it at the moment. But this one's been out forever. Let's see. It's the... You could use the Leeching Plate, but you can get the Baharahas or something like that. We used to make a joke about it. But I think it's called the Baharah's Curse. It is something very similar to the Leeching Plate. But you gotta farm this Leeching Plate stuff out though. So this one gives me the armor, and when I drink a potion or use a major or minor buff to yourself or allies, it decreases their armor pretty much by 3,000. That's why I use it. That's why most groups are hitting about 20k minimum, is because I'm always debuffing. That's what this tune I really like. I feel like gives me a purpose. Like I debuff everything. I debuff it more with my my Atronach, my frost one. I think it was the frost one. And then yeah, like if like you don't have to do any debuffs. I'm already debuffing it by 3,000. If it's a boss, my stab does another 2,000. My puncture, let me see. Yeah, another almost 3,000, so almost 8,000 points. And then I use this right here, the Unnerving Boneyard, which also does Major Breach. Is that doing the same thing? No. So Major Breach, physical by almost 6,000 points. So yeah, so it's doing the same thing, but this one is an AOE type of deal. So everybody that gets caught in it, it just depends on the situation. But yeah, 8k roughly. I know I'm doing more. Typically, I always try to get to about 10k. I just don't remember what I was doing before. But back to the Leeching Plate. So we're gonna do this one. This is really good for these situations. We're gonna get rid of our Crimson. We're gonna equip Leeching Plate. So, what do you call it? The reason why I keep a Tormentor on, that's just my base. So I'm gonna use it for everything. It seems to be decently. It's been very useful for all my dungeon runs so far. So I build around it, and Leeching Plate. This one heals you for 100% of the damage caused once every 5 seconds. Kills off your max health, so if you have a lot of health, even better. And this increases your health too, so you got about 22 plus K health, and you get 4% more healing, so this will heal you 4% more. Now you're just all healing. And when you run into a lot of enemies like this,
Light it.
you see how I'm already healing? I'm just trying to blow all these guys out.
Light it up!
Move!
Always healing every 5 seconds. Get too low. Boom. So this takes a lot of pressure off of you. This feels like a lot less than we had before. Let's go run this way, and let's pull a bigger amount of mobs or ads. I don't know if I'll survive this, but you see how easy it is for me? It barely doing anything.
You have come farther than those feeble undaunters. But
A little bit more
fall
pressure
just the
killed
same.
you. But on normal, if you do this on normal, the Leeching Plate, you'll survive. You don't really gotta do anything. But yeah, this is what I call tank training. You gotta be able to survive things. So I hope you guys like that. I do tank a lot, as you can see. I would like to get into more trials, tanking trials, but you know, it's kind of hard to find 11 other people that want to do it. I don't even care if you're learning the dungeon. All I ask is just watch a video. They make so many videos on the mechanics of bosses and stuff. Take a quick, just watch it. Of course, we're not going to do good the first time, but you know, we just need to get some experience. That's all. So yeah, I would like to do more trial tanking, and then eventually I'll change my build up for vet trials, just like I do for vet dungeons. Still use Tormentor, but my helmets and stuff switch. I haven't found a good add-on to swap into from my Crimson to my Leeching Plate or to my Imperium set smoothly, because there's always like a little bug in a dungeon where you switch, but like one of your items is taking so long and your character gets stuck on it. So that's why I was like, well, this is going to be my base. Incarnate, Crimson, Tormentor, and the only thing I'm going to switch is that one skill or Monster Helm, typically. Unless everybody's dying, then I provide shields and whatnot, more resistances and all that stuff. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you want to play in game, look me up. My user ID's on the video, on my Discord, on my Twitch channel. There's also Instagram just built not much on it, but I gotta make more content to put more things on it. And yeah, please subscribe or follow my Twitch. It helps. And have a good night, everybody.